Back in 1889, a regiment was born, and her mounted troopers rode in sunshine and in storm. From Bechuanaland to the mighty Zambezi, known by many names, she was the BSAP. Come ye troopers of old, where'er ye may be, drink a century toast to the BSAP, and we'll sing a couple of bars of the good old Kamakai song to the BSAP, and the regiment lives on. She has served in war and peace, had glory and has bled a multi-sided role in the land where she was bred. The guardian of the country, she was always there, like that trooper that was molded on the Morris Depot Square. Come ye troopers of old, where'er ye may be, drink a century toast to the BSAP, and we'll sing a couple of bars of the good old Kamakai song to the BSAP, and the regiment lives on. Old black boots may march on, reservists may grow old, and part who might have done their very last patrol, lost Bobby on his beat, lost airman in the sky, lost B-girl on the radio, the legend cannot die. Come ye troopers of old, where'er ye may be, drink a century toast to the BSAP, and we'll sing a couple of bars of the good old Kamakai song to the BSAP, and the regiment lives on. At the outposts of the world, the regiment lives on, in the land of the silver fern, Australia and Hong Kong, in Britain's misty isles, beneath American skies, in Africa her birthplace, the spirit never dies. Come ye troopers of old, where'er ye may be, drink a century toast to the BSAP, and we'll sing a couple of bars of the good old Kamakai song to the BSAP, and the regiment lives on to the BSAP, and the regiment lives on to the BSAP, and the regiment lives on. Take a track with troopies on his back, carrying the packs and ammo. Doesn't look so mush when he rumbles through the bush. Even seen him climb a gummo. Taking us along, watching over you and I. Home is far, but the wheels on the tar are a lullaby. Buddy, you know how it feels. Listen to George. Listen to George and his singing wheels. Just the other day I heard somebody say George is a mighty old ferret. I think he's gonna find he'll have to change his mind when there's fire coming out of the turret. Taking us along, watching over you and I. Home is far, but the wheels on the tar are a lullaby. Buddy, you know how it feels. Listen to George, listen to George and his singing wheels. Ambush in the trees makes me shaky at the knees. Ever been revved in a landy? Gives me peace of mind when George is in the line. His firepower's mighty handy. Taking us along, watching over you and I. Home is far, but the wheels on the tar are a lullaby. Buddy, you know how it feels. Listen to George, listen to George and his singing wheels. Taking us along, watching over you and I. Home is far, but the wheels on the tar are a lullaby. Buddy, you know how it feels. Listen to George, taking us along, watching over you and I. Home is far, but the wheels on the tar are a lullaby. Buddy, you know how it feels. Listen to George, listen to George and his singing ways. Yes, George, take us home, boys. Roll it. That's George. Oh, the great white tribe were 300,000 strong, just a drop in the ocean of the world's mighty throng. And under the sun of an African land, barefoot as children they walked in the sand. But the dreams of a nation were split by the sword, and the world rose against them with sanctions and war. But they weathered the storm like twigs in the sea, and were beached on the shores of the lands that are free. Oh, the great white tribe is nothing strange, only scattered, never lost in the winds of change. Oh, the great white tribe is nothing strange, only scattered, never lost in the winds of change. Oh, the great white tribe are now all on the move, with nothing to lose and nothing to prove. They have friends in the south who were steadfast and true. Now they'll stand by those friends and they'll fight for them too. And the twigs will make roots, and the roots will be trees, and they'll bear forth the fruits, and we'll pray on our knees that the tribe will be spared and given the grace to give of themselves to the free human race. Oh, the great white tribe is nothing strange, only scattered, never lost in the winds of change. Oh, the great white tribe is nothing strange, only scattered, never lost in the winds of change. Oh, the great white tribe is nothing strange, only scattered, never lost in the winds of change. Oh, the great white tribe is nothing strange, only scattered, never lost in the winds of change. These are the thoughts that run through the sky warrior's mind. He is a man, a very special kind. Our wings are a fortress to our land. Today, a special mission's planned. Dear land, today I'll serve thee well. My motherland has gone through hell. No one in the world to heed her. Tomorrow the world will know green leader. Fight anywhere and everywhere. Speed and courage and a prayer. Seek and strike, strike from above. Do it for the ones you love. And as our sections now deploy, a minute to run, seek and destroy. Swift to support men and machines, aspire to achieve our dreams.
The soccer tower, this is Green Leader. Green Tower, this is Green Leader. This is a message for the station commander at Mumbai from the Rhodesian Air Force. We are attacking the terrorist base at Westlands Farm at this time. This attack is against Rhodesian dissidents and not against Zambia. Rhodesia has no quarrel, repeat, no quarrel with Zambia or her security forces. We therefore ask you not to intervene or oppose our attack. However, we are orbiting your airfield at this time and are under orders to shoot down any Zambian Air Force aircraft which does not comply with this request and attempts to take off. Did you copy all that? Roger, thanks. Cheers.
This is what God would have willed. Kill or see the children killed. My little country cries for peace. No one will hear her case at least. No one in the world to heed her. Tomorrow the world will know Green Leader. No one in the world to heed her. Tomorrow the world will know Green Leader.
Oh, the year was 1990 and 100 years had passed since Teddy Tyndale Biscoe raised the flag upon the mast, and a hell of a lot of water had flown beneath the bridge, and 1,000 cold chiboulis were awaiting in the fridge.
They were having a bride, here's man in your ride. They were having a bride in the middle of England. Somebody said they met in the head, it's safer in bed in the middle of England.
They arrived in cars and taxis, and some of them came by train. Some came from Tasmania and some came from Bahrain. There were a couple of Hollanders and Yanks and Aussies too. Poms and Yobs and Zimbos, there were roadies through and through.
They were having a bride, here's man in your eye. They were having a bride in the middle of England. Somebody said
the man in the head, it's safer in bed, in the middle of England. Then someone lit the fires and there was boerewors and meat, and they cooked their old societies with their fellies on their feet. And the smoke it went to curling into the English sky, and the locals called the fire brigade, and everyone wondered why they were having a braai. Here's right in your eye, they were having a braai in the middle of England. Somebody said, the man in the head, it's safer in bed, in the middle of England. And the English sun was setting, and Smithy gave his speech, and everyone was tanning, and it looked like Byra Beach. Then Chabooley started flowing, and they all began to sing. The braai in the middle of England was a hell of a happening. They were having a braai, having a braai. Here's mud in your eye, mud in your eye. They were having a braai, in the middle of England. Somebody said, the man in the head, the man in the head, it's safer in bed, it's safer in bed, in the middle of England. They were having a braai, having a braai. Here's mud in your eye, mud in your eye. They were having a braai, in the middle of England. Somebody said, the man in the head, the man in the head, it's safer in bed, safer in bed, in the middle of England.
Sometimes I wish I was a blue job up in the sky. I wouldn't have to walk if I could fly. But I'll be a brown job until I die, with 10 years to go in the RLI. The sergeant that signed me up had a face like the back of a truck, a tattoo on each knee, and legs like a mukwa tree. And the medic that did my test, he left me standing in my vest. And then when I didn't see, he stabbed me with the TAB. Sometimes I wish I was a blue job up in the sky. I wouldn't have to walk if I could fly. But I'll be a brown job until I die, with 10 years to go in the RLI. Down at the quartermaster store, I said I'd take size 4. They gave me size 3 for sports. It was a pair of open neck shorts. I was in the cookhouse queue, waiting for my beans and stew. The cook just winks at me and slips the blue stone in my tea. Sometimes I wish I was a blue job up in the sky. I wouldn't have to walk if I could fly. But I'll be a brown job until I die, with 10 years to go in the RLI. Standing on parade, never get a bit of shade. Out in the blazing sun, with the temperature 101. And you know there's nothing worse than doing the assault course, when the sweat is running free and it smells like a chibuli. Sometimes I wish I was a blue job up in the sky. I wouldn't have to walk if I could fly. But I'll be a brown job until I die, with 10 years to go in the RLI. We had a contact the other day, but the Turs all ran away. We were firing the MAG from the hip like Audie Murphy. So if I go up in a puff of smoke, it's better than being a slope or a fuss from the BSAP. I'd very much rather be me. Sometimes I wish I was a blue job up in the sky. I wouldn't have to walk if I could fly. But I'll be a brown job until I die, with 10 years to go in the RLI.
Oh! here in Lochgarry.
Soldiers in war and
Soldiers
peace.
in war and peace.
In war she fights with bravery.
I will buy you a sweet banana.
1, 2, and the depoarearo. I will buy you a sweet banana.
1, 2, and the depoarearo. I will buy you a sweet banana.
Banana,
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 banana.
banana.
I will buy you a sweet banana.
She'll spear in Lochgarry.
Here in Lochgarry.
Soldiers in war and peace.
Soldiers in war and peace.
In war she fights with bravery.
I will buy you a sweet banana. Hey! Ho! Hey! Ho! Hey! Ho! Rhodesia, Burma, Egypt, Nemalaya, Takarwati, Kakunda. Rhodesia, Burma, Egypt, Nemalaya, Takarwati, Kakunda.
Muhondo,
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 Muhondo, Inorwano, Kushinga.
nuo kumone spimbo.
Bimbo,
Io arearo.
Arearo.
Muhondo nerun yararo.
Ishaku Tengera, sweet banana.
A, B, C, D, sapoti, heti, quota. Dizo, dicia, pezza, hondo, zoze.
A, B, C, D, sapoti, heady quarter. Dizo, dicia, pezza, hondo, zoze.
Banana,
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 banana.
banana.
Ishaku Tengera, sweet banana.
Nuvo kumone spimbo.
Bumanes bimbo,
Io arearo.
Arearo.
Muhondo nerun yararo.
Ishaku Tengera, sweet banana.
We fought them at the bunker, 'twas just the other day. They laid an ambush in our path, we went another way to capture Bulawayo and stop a fearful war. The Salisbury Horse, Victoria Rangers and the OK Corps on the first day of November of 1893. We fought the Matabele at the Battle of Benbezi. We formed a lager on a hill at midday for to rest. We saw in Supa many regiment towards the west. We swung the 7-pound around and let a big one fly. And from the east the Amafene gave their battle cry on the first day of November of 1893. We fought the Matabele at the Battle of Benbezi. The wild Ngubo with the fierce Mbisu on their right came charging from the northern bush, they were a fearful sight. And near 6,000 warriors, we stopped them on the run. The bravest of the brave could never match the Maxim gun on the first day of November of 1893. We fought the Matabele at the Battle of Benbezi. On the first day of November of 1893, we fought the Matabele at the Battle of Benbezi. We fought the Matabele at the Battle of Benbezi.
my joy and she's my pride. She sure looks cute in her camouflage suit. Daisy's always by my side. The other night my Daisy was lying on my bed, reclining on my pillow where I lay my head. She was a little oiled, but she looked so serene, lying there relaxing with her magazine. Daisy, Daisy, she's my joy and she's my pride. She sure looks cute in her camouflage suit. Daisy's always by my side. The day that we were called out with the fire force, the chopper that we flew was bucking like a horse. Her safety catch was off as I was jumping out, and after that I cocked her and stuck one up the spout. Daisy, Daisy, she's my joy and she's my pride. She sure looks cute in her camouflage suit. Daisy's always by my side. Ambush in the valley, lying in the grass, just like any woman she was full of gas. I had to get her ready so she could do the job, and so to regulate her I fiddled with her knobs. Daisy, Daisy, she's my joy and she's my pride. She sure looks cute in her camouflage suit. Daisy's always by my side. Some folks think the song's a little blue, but when you analyze it, it's up to you. So for your information, I'll sing the song again, 'cause Daisy's only my service FM. Daisy, Daisy, she's my joy and she's my pride. She sure looks cute in her camouflage suit. Daisy's always by my side. Rolling down to Salisbury town, or is it my imagination? I got a pass, we're moving at last, for rest and recuperation. Two bright starlight eyes will be smiling at me. Dark brown hair down, dancing, flying free. Two warm love-torn arms will be holding me tight. Just can't wait to be with my woman tonight. Rolling down to Salisbury town, or is it my imagination? I got a pass, we're moving at last, for rest and recuperation. Long walk, small talk, friends and my family. No greens, blue jeans, barefoot and good company. No packs, relax, sleep like a baby till 10. Haven't been in clover since I don't know when. Rolling down to Salisbury town, or is it my imagination? I got a pass, we're moving at last, for rest and recuperation. Up on neon tarmac pavements and folk, cocktail, light ale, champagne, ouzo and coke.